everyone, how you all doing? How you faring? As for me, I am cool. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kate Kitchen and More. I have a lot and more to bring across your way. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my video, do not hesitate to press the subscribe button for me, and also give me a thumbs up and press the notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Don't worry, today we have a yummy recipe. So I'm going to be making apple cake. All right, are you ready? Because I am ready. Come with me, let me show you the ingredients we need for this. All the ingredients that we need. Are you ready to do this? Because I am ready. Stay tuned. Let me show you and let me bring you the apple cake that you have been wishing to make for yourself. You don't need to rush to any cake store like bakery stores to get any cake you want. This is homemade. All right. Okay, here we have the basic stuff, which is apple. That is why it's being called apple cake. We have apple. You can put as much apple that you want. Okay, and here we have the citron that we are going to squeeze on the apple after peeling the apple. That is it. Here we have two teaspoons of baking powder. That is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And here we have 6 eggs that we are going to be needing in our cake. And here we have 400 grams of sugar. I always do take the measurement of the flour, the same measurement with the sugar. When you are going for 200 grams of flour, you also need 200 grams of sugar. So today, here is 400 grams of flour. And I also have 400 grams of sugar. And also we need the butter. That is 200 grams of butter. All right, these are the stuff we need. I've shown you this before. The citron, I've shown you before. After peeling the apple, we just squeeze it on the apple. I'm going to also show you that you also need this. All right, we don't need much, but we are going to see as much as we can squeeze inside the apple. Here we have powdered sugar. This is going to be at the last section. We are going to use it to beautify our cake. This is an optional. It's not necessary, but it's an optional. All right, stay tuned. We are going to peel the apple and we are starting. Are you ready? Because I am ready. I am ready. All right, bowl. You need a clean bowl to put the apple. All right. We are Alright guys, we have sliced our apple. As you can see, this one is the one we are going to pour inside the flour. That is the blocked slicing. While this one is going to be the topping, like the design. So we are going to cut the citron so we can squeeze it inside to bring the taste of the apple a bit down. I'm removing the seed. So we are squeezing it inside, as you can see. Squeeze. Don't need too much. Squeezing another one. Alright, and we need these two as well. Before you start, you make sure you wash your hand thoroughly. Anyway, because you are going to be washing the apple and slicing the apple, essentially you are going to wash your hand in between. So we need to add a little bit more to it. So that is it. I'm going to trash this. Alright, we have this remaining one. I'm going to stir. Okay, so we set this aside. So we are going to be using these 2 pans. I'm going to rub it so when we bake, it's not going to be sticky to the pan. I believe we all know this, how it goes. Just rub. Because I'm making 2 types of apple cake today. I'm doing the mountain apple cake. I'm going to mount it like mountain, and the normal one. So I'm making 2 different types today. Just put on your oven and you set it for up and down. Put on your oven before starting your mixing so you can have the heat. All right, we are going to start. This is our sugar. Just add your sugar. You add your butter, because it's really a room temperature butter. So I'm just going to scoop it in. All right, and now we are going to mix them together. As you can see, and now we are going to add our egg to it. So we are adding our egg to it. You add your egg, and the same way you mix. Are you seeing that? So we are going to try to take it out at this moment, and we are going to add, you see that is the baking powder. You just add it to your flour and mix them together. We are going to try to sieve it inside. It's very, very easy. This is easy to make. Because I'm using the robot, that is why I'm putting all the flour at a time. When you are using your hand mixer, you add a bit by bit. Okay, forget, always put on your oven, put it on while you are mixing, so it can be very like preheating for you. Can you see that? Just so perfect the way we need it to be. It's really perfect. Good mix. Don't worry, we are going to finish it with so we clean that later. As you can see, we finish it with this. We are going to finish it with this. Can you see that? All right, at this junction we are going to be adding our apple. It's really much, but it's fine. It's just the way you want it. If you want your apple to pronounce very well, you just add as much as you can. All right, so that is it. If you want your apple to pronounce very well, you just add as much apple as you can. And if you don't want it much inside, you add a little apple. It's just how you want it. Okay, since it's being called apple cake, so I want the apple to pronounce. That is why they call it apple cake. All right, now it's just perfect. We are going to be transferring it to our pan. So that is it. Initially, the measurement that I took was just for 2 pan. So in case you are making yours, then you can just break the measurement into 2 or into 3. I'm still trying to have it in the same way. All right. So this have to be, I think it's just perfect. Let me remove some, because I'm mounting this. I need it to be. Can you see the apple inside? All right, everything has to come here. Okay. That's it. So that is our cake. So easy and so yummy. So this is going to be the normal one, and this I'm going to do the mounting. Like I want to mount it so it can be very beautiful and unique. So guys, before I bring them to the oven, let us learn how to mat. You need a dough. That is the dough that you need. And how do you prepare this? It's just flour, butter, sugar, and that's or you just mix the flour with the butter and the sugar together, and then you add a little bit of baking powder on it, and then you add water. You just mix them together and you have this soft dough for the mounting of this cake. All right, so we are going to be needing 3 things to do the mounting. Here is our cutting board, and here is our rolling, and here we have to slice the dough to mount this cake. Okay guys, so I'm going to be cutting a little bit from it. So that is it. This dough you can prepare yourself. It's so easy. As I said before, you take a little flour, butter, sugar, and a little baking powder on it. You just mix them together and you add water to it. If you are the type that like milk, you add milk to it. It gives you this softness. Okay, so we are going to be rolling it out for the mounting of this other cake. All right, you just roll it so flat, so wide. We are slicing. Just remove this part. Don't need this. And we take away the edge. Alright, we are going to take away this place, and now we start cutting. Going to start mounting this one. So what do? We start from here. Let us put the big one at the top. All right, and we come again, put one at the top again. So we continue our rolling. See, I'm going to raise this, and all right, you continue mounting it. All right guys, that is it. You need a lot of patience to do this mounting. Just mount it very neat, and you need patience. So now we are just trying to pinch it to the edge. So that is it. You really need a lot of patience to do this. Otherwise, it's good for presentation, it's beautiful, but yeah, this other one is more beautiful. So we are going to try to add something here, even if just to close the space. Okay, that is it. So that is the remaining one of the dough. As you can see, we did not even finish everything. So that is the mountain one, and this other one is going to be decorated with this. So this is just something you just take. Okay. Continue. All right, guys, that is our apple cake. Can you see that? And that is the remaining one of the apple. Going to still try to pinch that one in. Can you see that? And the mount one is this one. And right now we are taking it to the oven. Are you ready, guys? We are going to bring it to the oven. We are putting the little one down below, and I'm going to be doing some changing in case you are making yours, so you know we are changing it after 10 minutes. Guys, we have been baking it for like 45 minutes now. So we are going to, wow, can you see that? We are going to take out the other one. Oh, it looks so beautiful. It's like it's a bit burning, but it's fine by me because, and then I'm really sure that it's, I think I need my board. That's the first one, right, and is the second one. Guys, so as I said earlier on, this is an optional, it's not a must, it's just to make it like more presentable. As you can see, we don't need too much. It's just to make, it's just to give it a beautiful look. Can you see that? So that's it. That is our apple cake. I'm going to, it's still very hot. Still very hot, so wow, because it's hot, I'm going to have it like this. It's really hot. All right, guys, it's really hot. I've tried to, I cannot work with that just want to show you how it looks. So all right, normally you don't do this when it's still hot, you just leave it until it's really cold, but I just want to cut it so you guys can see how it really looks. That is why. Can you see that? Can you see how beautiful it is? When you are making yours, don't just remove it so fast. So you leave it to cool down a bit before you started pulling it, otherwise it loses the shape. Okay, I'm going to have a bit of it so you guys can see it. I want you guys to see. Normally you don't eat hot cake, you don't eat it when it's hot, but it's my kind of policy. When I bake or cooked anything, I'm going to have a taste. Okay, guys, that is our cake. I've cut a piece out of it. As you can see, so soft, so wow, all my house is smelling nice. So I'm going to have a taste of it. Normally you don't eat hot cake. Don't forget, let it cool down first before eating your cake. Don't eat it while it's very hot. It's not good. But I am going to try this because it's a kind of my policy when I cook or bake, then to have a taste of what I cook or bake. That is why I'm tasting it. Otherwise, I don't eat hot cake. It's not good for your tummy. Alright guys, let me have a pinch of it and see how it looks like. Oh wow, can you see that? Wow, 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 wow. I can't believe I did this. Oh my god, I don't eat hot cake, but I need to have a bite of this. Oh my word. Wow, this is so yummy. Guys, rush, go and make yours and come back to my comment section. Tell me how it tastes. Oh, I can't believe it. Before I continue eating this cake, don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. What are you waiting for? Subscribe. Tell your friend to tell their friend to also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kate's Kitchen and More. We have a lot of recipes there, and we still have a lot to bring up there. And also, don't forget to give me my thumbs up, and also click the notification bell so you will be the first to know whenever I upload a new video. It will just make account on your phone. Alright, okay guys, until we meet again in my next recipe, stay tuned and bye bye. Love you. Oh no, this is wow.